explore the world of Edge AI with Bhuvaneshwari Kanagaraj from KGISL. She'll be simplifying Edge AI and helping you to choose the right NVIDIA Jetson device for your application. I welcome you, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon all. So I'm excited, I see a lot of energy people here. So yeah, in this session I just wanted to know. Okay, thank you people. Okay. The thing is, every slide is going to be a story. Okay. So there's a character called Ramu. Okay. So we'll be traveling with us often. Okay. You know, தமிழ் படம் தெரியுமா இருக்கலாம். Okay. எனக்கு எந்த இடத்துல எங்க வரணும் தெரியாம இருக்கலாம். But we try to think of everything. Okay. Back in winter 2022, an exciting day came. Okay. So the day where we ordered all the Jetson boats and the boats came, and I was taking that boat like this, and I was like looking at that. Like I was really mesmerized. My friend came, okay, and he said like, "What's so special in this? Why are you looking like something like very surprised?" And my answer was, "It has a bigger fan than Raspberry Pi, and it has a heat sink." So then like he would get look like, "What are you talking about?" And later that day, the whole friends gang gathered up. We researched about this board. That is how my journey got started. And I believe this session will be something where you can get started with this. So I'm Bhuvaneshwari. I'm an university engineer at KG Experience. I'm also WTM ambassador, and I'm also hardware enthusiast. So that's the exact reason why I'm talking about this topic. Okay. So this session will give you a brief about எந்த NVIDIA device எந்த application யூஸ் பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. ஓகே. எனக்கு NVIDIA தெரியல. யாரும் நினைக்காதீங்க ஏன்னா கூகுள் ஈவென்ட் வந்து இந்த அம்மா NVIDIA பத்தி பேசுறாங்க. ஓகே. That's all fine. We move to the next thing. Okay. Next, I want to go to a character called Ram. Ram is unrooted in the hospital. Okay. So he's being, he's in IC. Okay. His heart rate is like going on, keep on increasing. Okay. Then, the device detects some anomaly that this guy has some problem. So there are two things, okay? Either the data, the collected data by the device can either go into something called cloud, okay? Where cloud, it computes on things. Basically, there's a pool of data where network transfer into cloud, and cloud, it processes the thing. And then finally, it triggers an alert to the router. Probably. This is what ultimately it does an ID, right? Yes. So in that alert, and also we include in this case, okay, the hospital has a poor network. Okay? The hospital has a poor network. So yes, cloud would be a good option here. Let's take another scenario, okay, where we are using something called edge device. Okay, something called edge device. Okay. In that scenario, let's imagine this edge device is sitting right next to the patient, okay? Right next to the patient. And all the computation happens in like second. Like, it happens like super fast, okay? Then, so see the amount of complexities that's been avoided, like Ram would be saved, right? Ram would be saved. So that's the whole thing. So it's basically a device where local computation happens, okay? Rather than you. Cloud is a man computer. So that's another case. But yeah, talking about this, it's great expectation, okay? Okay. If you ask me, what is this Jetson, okay? Why so many people are hyping about this? Now the NVIDIA conference attend பண்ணீங்க, I think couple of months back. Jetson, the NVIDIA CEO came. There was a huge hype, okay? People actually celebrities for Bollywood celebrities for hype. This time was like hyped so much, okay? Yes, getting back to the topic. So Jetson can be compare something like it's a plus version of your Raspberry Pi, okay? Your Raspberry Pi doesn't have a GPU, where it has a GPU and all those things. And Raspberry Pi it is fine, okay? ஒரு CPUவோட small size பண்ணா எப்படி இருக்கும்? That's your lesson, okay? So that's the exact board that I'm talking about, the right corner. Okay. If you ask me, is NVIDIA the only player? Okay, the only player in manufacturing these edge devices? My answer is like completely no. Okay. So there are some players. Also Google. We do have Google. Okay. Google does also manufacture something called Google Core and TPUs. So we get into TPUs and all this things later. But this is something called an accelerator. Okay. It is not a board. It's something called an accelerator, where it provides all the GPU kind of thing to your boards like Raspberry Pi or any board. Okay, any board. BeagleBone. Have you heard of BeagleBone? BeagleBone. BeagleBone. Awesome. Okay, so we also have something called neural compute stick. It's also an edge device. Then we have an HAI box from one. Okay, so there are products out, but still, why people prefer NVIDIA based boards are like the ecosystem that they have created. Okay, I'll give you solid proof how that happened. Okay, in future slides. Just stick on to the story. Okay. Okay, முதல்ல ஏன் devices எல்லாம் choose பண்ணோம்? Jetson ஒரு device தான் சொன்னீங்க. ஏன் இன்னொரு device வந்து choose பண்ணணும் எங்க கேட்டீங்கன்னா, actually Jetson only has a series. Okay, it has like 6+ boards. Okay, 6+ boards. So, என்ன board எதுக்கு அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு things எல்லாம் வந்து we are going to like explore basically. Okay, first thing is, one main thing is power and performance. Okay. Okay, generally எப்படி நீங்க power and performance relate பண்ணுவீங்க? Performance அதிகமான power நாம assume பண்ணுவோமா இல்ல like how that basically connects? Increases, right? So basically, you have to find what device will give you this much power and this much performance. Okay? Let's say, Zomato தெரியுமா? Okay. Let's say you become an entrepreneur. Okay? You are a drone manufacturer. Okay? Then you plan to go to the world and say, hey, look at me. Okay? I'm going to make a drone delivery system for you. I don't drone delivery system for you. Then you go to like research on Kanagaraj, you found that what is a perfect board? You are actually pitching it. In that case, you should exactly know, எந்த இடத்துல எதை காம்ப்ரமைஸ் பண்ணுவோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. So this is one of the things. Next thing is connectivity. Raspberry Pi, do you have seen GPIOs? Something called GPIOs. Like GPIOs. Okay, GPIOs சொல்லல. It's like a முழுமுள்ள ஒரு பின் மாதிரி இருக்கும்ல. It's basically it is like only PCB தான் பண்ணிருப்பாங்க. அத போகலாம். Okay. Since I'm a hardware person, my interest goes into that. Yes. So basically, connectivity, you can connect any sensor. So we sensor type பண்ணனும். Okay. All the options does it. Like, you can choose both based on that. Next thing is use case. Okay. Get the use case. This is the private topic that we are going to cover. And the third thing is cost. Guys, trust me. The boards vary from 24,000 to 3 lakh. Okay? If you should be smart enough to save your money from your pockets. Okay? So I'll help you out with that. Don't worry. Okay. So if you ask me, just the existing products are being taken up. Here are some cool projects. Okay? And there are projects basically, there are products out there in the market and people are like extremely using it. Meet Animal. Okay, Animal is a malfunction detector in industry. Okay, see how that works.
The workplace is starting to look a little different. Meet your new inspector, Animal, an autonomous mobile robot ready to optimize facility maintenance. Our one-time show-and-go process teaches the animal where to go and what to do for repetitive inspection routines with a cut.
Okay, so if you ask me, even Jetson which the answer is no actually. We do also have some amazing lineups of it. Next is there's a drones video. Skydio அப்படின்னு சொல்லி ஒரு brand கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? Skydio. Okay, you're talking about. That's right. Stereo. Okay, DJ. Many people know, right? Yeah. Okay. So Stereo is like, an autonomous drone. Okay, built for like many things. Okay, it is people using it in military US. Okay, it is built for inspection. Whatnot. Let's see the video. Okay, so sorry, the video is so short, so you can click on the URL and like watch later video. Okay. So the next on the line is, already AI seeded uses a Jetson. That's amazing, right? Okay, so this article, and I think in 2017 they have used it. On the data they have used it. See this.
To get the car, technology becomes invisible, so you can focus on the things that really matter.
And if you actually go in the Jetson model, இது வந்து drone and car அது மட்டும் யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. வேற யூஸ் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க கேட்டீங்கன்னா ஒரு end-to-end POS system. யாருக்கும் POS என்னன்னு தெரியும்? Point of sales ன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. கரெக்டா? Maybe any shop will have a POS, right? So yeah, அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு solution வந்து Clover ஒரு company வந்து produce பண்ணிருக்காங்க. Let's watch the video of it, okay?
Did you set up the name? You in charge.
With Clover, I'm practically running this place from my phone. I can track inventory right from the app and keep our shelves stocked, and it's easy to stay on top of sales trends, so I can find new ways to grow.
Wow. You've been busy.
That's the boss, right? Clover, everything you need to run your business.
That's amazing, okay? So all the application uses Jetson, okay? So the first thing, the quantum robot, the Nalika robot that you saw before, uses a Jetson agent savior, okay? And I'll explain you what these boards and how they do differ between each other. That is all like, a simple thing. That we learn like quickly. Next thing is Jetson AX2 is used by the Skydio. And Jetson JDX again, it's used by the POS solution. And the RI uses something called DrivePX. But DrivePX is not an edge AI device, okay? So it's basically it's a device from NVIDIA, which is like can handle AI workloads, but it is not meant for the purpose of edge, okay? The actual edge that we're talking about. Okay, so yeah, okay, this thing is like fine, okay? We have got some basic like what is Jetson and the chain of command, we are like a little bit clear about it, 4 minutes. So any questions so far? You guys are clear. Okay, I'll take this no? Okay, done. Okay, we'll get to some basic AI terms, okay, related to all these Jetson. You have to recollect a person called Ram, okay? Ram, I see you, scenario, do you remember? I see you, yeah, done. Okay. Okay, so first thing that we learn about is like AI terms, okay? All these Jetson boards are actually, categorized based. One of the important characteristics is like the AI terms, okay? ஒரு போர்டுக்கு எவ்வளோ அதிகமான AI terms இருக்கோ, the board can handle that much of AI workload basically. Okay, let's take the Ramu scenario. Ramu's hospitalized, he's in ICU, and like his heart rate is like increasing. In that time, okay, if I use a poor, board with lesser AI tops, then his life is like death, okay? Like he might get, okay? Because this is something yellow data. Because we have a pool of data, right? Yellow pool of data can be processed by that, board. So it's like TOPS is basically 10 operations per second, trillion operations per second basically. It does trillion operations. Just imagine, okay? It actually, all the Jetson series starts from TOPS, not FLOPS even, okay? TOPS. Yes, so basically you should have, if you have been going on a super critical application for medical, then you should definitely consider a board which has like higher TOPS. Move on to the next thing. Okay, so what called Jetson RNAGX has higher AI tops, okay? Near like 200 something like that. I'll explain you why and how that happened later, okay? But this is not just about. We move to the next thing. Okay, next thing is two records. Yeah, the CPU goes through. CPU goes through. Do you want to bring back Ramu again? Okay, let's bring back Ramu again, okay? Ramu is like hospital okay? Now he wants to start a new business. He's like very much interested in biryani, okay? He hires 5 chefs, okay? He hires 5 chefs. The 5 chefs is like, one chef is like, very good at cleaning pudina, okay? One chef is like very good at like cleaning rice, okay? One chef is like very good at like cleaning chicken, basically. So all together they perform some action called they make biryani, right? So basically each chef here is a whole. So basically the AI workload that is began is like separated to these codes basically. That's what exactly the code is. Okay. So Jetson was right like 2 months back in conference. So he was talking about why software needs to level up. Even after, it's not about what's love, anything. Okay, can we define it? Who wants to define it? Come on. You want to make? No. You want to define it? Please. You want to make?
Years go by, number of transistors in semiconductor devices keep on increasing now, but now the law is not working. Because we cannot predict the number of devices.
I just you can listen to this, okay? Bye-bye. Put your almost concentration here, please.
Possible for us to continue to drive down costs, democratizing computing as we know it today. Those 2 events, the invention of the System 360, Moore's Law with Windows PC, drove what unquestionably one of the most important industries in the world. Every single industry has subsequently been built on top of it, IT. But we know now that the scaling of CPUs has reached its limit. We can't continue to ride that curve, that free ride. The free ride with Moore's Law has ended. We have to now do something different, or depreciation will end. And we now will not enjoy depreciation, but experience inflation, computing inflation. And that's exactly what's happening around the world.
So he was exactly talking about why, the synergy between Moore's law and software, level up, okay? Let's go to the next slide. So Moore's law is something. So if I have a 1 square meter of chip, okay? So the next year, the number of transistors is going to double, but the size is going to be the same, and the cost is also be the same. So that's why exactly your one, the big computers that you saw, built, single room is not, you get it as a cell phone, right? I get it as a device. So basically, it's all made possible because of the transistors and the Moore's law that they have discovered. Okay, so why NVIDIA CUDA, so it's a parallel computing architecture, okay? So this is the one of the level upping thing that actually complements the hardware. Okay, so the hardware reached its maximum limit, and it's a time for the software to grow. Okay, so that's what he's exactly talking about. Okay, so Jetson RNAGX. Second, again, this board is familiar. It has small amount of CUDA cores, around 2,000 CUDA cores. Okay, in the board of the next level, okay, we get there. Okay? Hold on, we get there. Okay, next is DNA. Okay, so DNA is deep learning accelerators. Okay, Ramu, come again. You're calling Ramu again. Okay, Ramu now become a librarian. Okay? The double problem three scenario is coming in. Okay, Ramu now become a librarian. Now Ramu was like working, okay? So suddenly a woman steps in. And she was asking, sir, why don't you put the books in the order of the rating, okay? She's asking the person to like, ratings for the arrange for she's telling them. And Ram was being like, that's not even my job, like, why should I do that? Then, exactly where that DNA comes in play, okay? So DNA comes in, it offloads that particular work, and it lets the GPU to concentrate on what the major task that is carrying out, okay? So Rama in this scenario, he will just monitor people and give issue their books, but DNA will do this later. So yes. Okay. Dealing in the world of autonomous cars, okay? Okay, so for autonomous car, DNA plays a very important role. One thing is real-time object detection, and the second thing is we will exclude sensor fusion for now. The third thing is the path planning and decision making, okay? Once the path planning and decision making goes wrong, it's a classic example. Okay, so in comparison with DNA, again, Jetson has highest, the common DNAs around like 2000. We go to the next thing. Okay, next is tensor cores. Okay, basically, okay, now it's Ramu again. I'm really sorry for Ramu being really bad. Okay, Ramu be like in 5 minutes you have changed me 5 jobs. Okay, like Ramu will be like backstage. He'll be like talking about this. So tensor cores is basically, let's see, imagine Ramu was has a bakery. Okay. Ramu gets suddenly, 10, he never gets any order by the way. Suddenly he gets 10 cake order, okay, one day. Then he doesn't have any new oven, okay. Then he purchases something called as tensor oven, okay. This tensor oven is capable of baking 10 cakes simultaneously, okay. So basically, to make a simple analogy, the actual GPU that he's using doesn't have any cores, and now it has cores where it can bake much more cakes. Basically, it's all offloading tasks and making the process very simple, okay? Okay, power is also an impact factor. I don't want to explain all these formulas. I'll go to the next thing. Yes, the least power is consumed actually by Jetson Nano, okay? So this Jetson Nano is really amazing. Anybody who's new to the industry, like anybody who's new to this thing will really like that. They'll be happy to kickstart the car. Okay? I'll come up that. I'll come up with that. It's RAM, okay? So it's like it's LPDDR4. DDR4, DDR5. RAM slots for the DDR5. Exactly that one. Okay? So DDR5 is like much more faster. I'll give you a simple analogy, okay? ஒரு ட்ரக் வந்து 4200 ஐட்டம்ஸ் வந்து ஒரு செகண்ட் டெலிவர் பண்ணா அது DDR4, ஓகேவா? LPDDR4. அதே ட்ரக் வந்து ஒரு 6200 டைம்ஸ் லைக் அந்த பேக்கேஜ் வந்து டெலிவர் பண்ணா DDR5. Now they all be like, why is the D not coming? Now they all be like, hyper loop already faster இருக்கே அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி you'll be feeling for 20 years about this thing. Okay, next. So next is storage. So always consider microboard which has an SSD slot, okay? Because micro SD cards are like no how to get basically. Okay, so story time, okay? Should I skip the story if I have a very less time? I will say, I skip the story, but I give you the context, okay? Okay, யாரு புரியும்? Okay, done. Super exciting. நம்ம காலையில இருந்து ஒரு டாஸ்க் கிடைச்சிருக்கு, okay? நீங்க எல்லாமே கெஸ் பண்ண போறீங்க, okay? யாருக்கு ஜென்சன் தெரியுங்க? NVIDIA CEO ஜென்சன் தெரியும். ஸ்டார்ட் தெரியுங்க? ஸ்டார்ட். எல்லாருக்கும் ஸ்டார்ட் தெரியும். ஓகே. சரி, இவங்க மூணு பேர் தான் இந்த கேம்பஸ்ல இருக்காங்க. ராமு போய் மறந்துது. ராமு எங்க போயிட்டாரு? சென்னைக்கு எங்க போயிட்டாரு? ஓகேவா? ரைட். ராமு பாய். Okay. So இப்போ வந்து we have Stanley and like Jetson. Stanley வந்து பேசிக்கா வந்து ஒரு சூப்பர் ஹீரோ கேரக்டர் வந்து இது பண்ணிருக்காரு. அந்த சூப்பர் ஹீரோ எப்படி இருப்பாரு அப்படின்னா பேசிக்கா வந்து லைக் என்ன சொல்ற சூப்பரா இருக்க லைஃப் மாதிரி லைக் இட்ஸ் லைக் நதிங். The superhero is like put into the car, okay? A super fast, autonomous car, okay? So அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கேரக்டர் தான் பில்ட் பண்றதுக்கு யூஸ். ஸோ ரியல் லைஃப்ல பில்ட் பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு ஜென்சன் கிட்ட போறாரு. ஜென்சன் கிட்ட போயிட்டு ஜென்சன் இந்த மாதிரி எனக்கு வந்து பில்ட் பண்ணணும், எனக்கு இந்த கோட் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம், எனக்கு தெரியும் நீ வந்து ஏதோ பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க அப்படின்னு எனக்கு தெரியும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி he was making a conversation. Then Jensen gets some idea and Stanley gets back to the home. And Stanley is like very much excited on these boats. They think the boats are in, I was like very curious, okay? Then all of a sudden, he got a leap, okay? And leap வந்து என்னன்னா, Jensen sees the எல்லா boats-உம் he can actually relate with this one character. அவரு prepare பண்ணிப்பார்ல, like Iron Man he was able to connect that. அது புரிஞ்சுதா? இந்த காசு புரிஞ்சுதா? புரிஞ்சுதா? Okay, so basically, Jetson provide பண்ற எல்லா மோடியும் வந்து நம்ம ஸ்டான்லி வந்து ஒரு கேரக்டர் மேப் பண்ணி வச்சாரு. ஸோ அது புரியும், நீங்க சரி பண்ணிக்கலாம், ஏன்னா வேணாலும் படிச்சுக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. ஓகே, ஸோ ஐ ஸ்கிப் தி ஸ்டோரி. அதெல்லாம் வந்து இதுதான் சொல்ல ட்ரை பண்ணிருக்கேன். ஸ்டான்லியும் ஹோம்ஒர்க் பண்ணி பேக்ல இருந்து ரெடி ஆயிட்டாரு. ஓகே, ஹீஸ் ஃபுல்லி ப்ரிப்பேர். ஓகே, ஃபுல்லி ப்ரிப்பேர். And he was very much excited to learn about the boats. Okay, now there's a task for you all. Okay, tasks. Task for there now. Guess the superhero challenge. Okay, so now our boat we'll be talking. So right now we'll be talking about the boat, and you should guess the ego of the character. Okay, எல்லா கேரக்டரையும் recall பண்ணிக்கோங்க. யார் எந்த சீசன்லயோ எப்படி எல்லாம் பண்ணிக்கலாம். You just recall it. Okay, be ready. Okay, we're going to get started with that. Okay, the first thing is Jetson Nano. Okay, so this Jetson Nano is like a someone gun. It's like a neighborhood friend. It's like very easy to operate. Okay, oh, she guessed it. It's a photo is still up there. Okay, so it's like a neighborhood friend. Okay, basically these are primarily the A-tops popping up here. It's like very less. Okay, it's only about 0.5 A-tops. Do you remember A-tops? Acha, okay. So now, parallel use பண்ண பாத்தீங்கன்னா you want to, if you are connected with some education institution and you want to build some process for them, then this is the right option. You can also consider this. Okay. In the characteristics la எந்த சூப்பர் ஹீரோ மேட்ச் ஆகுது? ஸ்பைடர்-மேன். சூப்பர் பா, randomly இருக்கு. Okay. Next on the list is Jetson Xavier NX. Okay. So Jetson Xavier NX, it has 21 AICOPs, okay, 21, okay, and it has a GPU core. It has a CUDA core of like 384 CUDA cores, and it do also have some Tensor cores. But remember one thing: the previous that we saw doesn't have any Tensor core, okay. So நீங்க வந்து ஒரு சூப்பர் காம்ப்ளிகேட்டட் அப்ளிகேஷன் போயிட்டு நீங்க Jetson நாம யூஸ் பண்ண சொன்னீங்கன்னா, then like the crash will happen to you also. Okay. Okay. So these are primarily for two applications. Okay. So one is like it can actually handle all the real-time data, and the data on the handle one will be usable. Okay. But not exactly for blame detection and all those things. Okay. So you need to find. And yeah. So next you can also use it in drones. And the video process பண்றதுக்கு அதெல்லாம் வந்து you can use it. Okay. Now it's time to guess the superhero. Okay, yeah, it's Iron Man. That's good. Okay, we go to the next Jetson board. Okay, next is Jetson PX2. Yes, everything clear. Huh? Okay. 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 See, close. Okay, fine. You have time. Okay, I'll talk to the characteristics basically. So next on the list is, so this is like slightly better than the Jetson Nano. முன்னாடி வந்து பார்த்தோம்ல, slightly better. எவ்வளவு அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா 1.3 tops இருக்கு, tops இருக்கு. And the GPU cores are like 256 and it doesn't have any Tensor cores again. And the RAM, all these things you can check it out in the internet. It has an 8 GB of RAM. Okay. Yes, இது எக்ஸாம்பிள் எதுக்கு நான் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னா எக்கானமி ஸ்டைல் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். ஓகே, ஸோ தேர் ஆர் லெவல்ஸ் ஆஃப் எக்கானமி. ஓகே, ஜீரோல இருந்து 5 வரையும் இருக்கு. The level 0 means the human assistance is like completely required to drive the car, and the level 5 means like no one needs to drive, basically it drives by itself. Okay, so that's the thing. So in the level 2 economy, in the level 5 economy, it can operate basically. And next thing is, it's an excellent option to deploy in any traffic application. The traffic management area, you can get started with this. Okay, so powered, like, Yana powered operations involved. Not you. Primarily not. So yeah, that's the answer. Okay, next. Jetson AGX Xavier. Strength, trust, stability. Okay, the characteristics so basically, okay, so this is like a little bit high, okay? So it has 32 AI powers. It's only 21 parts more. 0.5 parts more. 3 parts more. It's like 32 AI powers. See the amount of this thing. Like it can do some tremendous tasks, okay? So these are the maybe use we can like you can get either robotics application it is like perfect, okay? Any robotics application is like you can perfectly instruct it. Another end-to-end robotics operation you can involve it. Okay, so okay. Strength, trust, stability. That is very good. Okay. Okay, next on the list is Jetson Orange. Okay, so Jetson Orange is basically once again. Okay, so Jetson Orange has around 275 aircrafts. Okay, it has gone from 32 to 275. Okay, speaking of the game, the number is actually big, 275, and the GPU it has around like 2000, 2000 CUDA cores. It has like 64 Tensor cores, and RAM is around like RAM is customized. Like it has around like 32 to 64 GB. Okay, and this is the first board in others, which is like has an memory type of like LPDDR5. Okay, right? And yes, okay, just not. Okay, okay. So next one, இதெல்லாம் வந்து Jetson boards. These are primarily Jetson boards. If you have got some rough idea about what board is can be used for what, okay? So you guys have the rights out of Jetson, okay? So it's from NVIDIA. So which are used for medical, okay? So there is some board called Clara AGX. Clara AGX is like it's a rocket field of medical, okay? It can process MRI, CT, and all those scans for you, okay? So these boards is also available with the thing. So who wants to guess? Dr. Strange. Yes. Next, drive aging spaces, okay? Unstoppable. Okay, so okay. So this board is used in the economy of 4, in the range of 4, okay? That is ADAS, okay? ADAS. So it helps you in the place where it can assist the driver, but it can't like completely drive it. Okay? So yes, so that's why drive engine spaces is being in, okay? It's being deployed. Okay, I think I'm done with the session. So this is how you can categorize. I've also given you some solid fundamentals like what's AirDocs, Tensor cores, and all those things. You can go to NVIDIA's website, okay? Or you can also scan for this demo where you will be able to choose the application, okay? Then you'll also be able to choose what complexity that application is. Then you can find, what board is for like what. Okay, thank you so much. I think please scan for the demo. Okay, we are actually running out of time. I got information from the team. Okay, fine. Okay, demo scan பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? Sorry. Sorry for you. Done. 2000. So, at least I think the demo is an application you can just look at that. Don't forget Ram, Sandy, and all the superheroes that we got here. Okay, have a nice, wonderful session. Okay, all throughout your day. So, thank you so much. You can follow me on all these parts. Thank you so much. You've been an amazing audience. Thank you.
Starting again.